Using cruise control inside of the Chevrolet Equinox is a very straightforward process. There are two different types of cruise. So there's your traditional cruise or the old school normal cruise, and then there's adaptive cruise. Adaptive cruise is a set it and forget it. So let's say if you set it at 80, car in front of you slows down, yours will automatically brake. If they change lanes, you change lanes, it's going to pick you back up to your previously set speed. Then there's your old school traditional cruise. So with that one, let's say if you've got it set at 80, car in front of you slows down, yours will not brake. So you just have to make sure you're paying attention. I'll show you how to switch in between them in just a second. To toggle it on, you'd push the button there. And you know that it's on because you've got a little message right inside of the cluster screen there, letting you know that it's actually turned on. When it's turned on, you then push down in order to set your speed. You can push up or down to increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. Or if you push and hold up or push and hold down, that's going to bring you to the nearest 5 or 0. So let's say if you set it initially at 37, push and hold up, it'll bring you to 40, 45, 50, etc. Push and hold down, it'll do the opposite. You can hit the brake to cancel your speed. You can hit the cancel button to cancel your speed. Then you push up to resume your previously set speed. And this button is for a gap adjustment. So it's how close or far are you away from the vehicle that's in front of you with 3 unique levels. You might want to be on level 1 on residential streets or highways, interstates if you're on stop and go traffic. Level 3 might make you a little bit more comfortable, but think of that like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi for how close or far you are away from that leading vehicle. And if you want to switch to the old school traditional cruise, what you're going to do is push and hold the little cancel button here. So if you do a push and hold, that's going to give you a message in the cluster where you've got regular cruise control selected. Push and hold again in order to switch you back into the adaptive cruise. So that's just by pushing and holding the button there to switch between one or the other. With the old school normal cruise control setup, you then do the same thing. So you turn it on. Once it's turned on, push down to set your speed, up, down to increase or decrease. But let's go through a live demonstration here and I'll show you how the cruise control system works. So as of right now, I do technically have the cruise control system toggled on. It's just not enabled yet. So in order to enable, once we turn, I'll show you how this is all done. And actually, while we're waiting for that, if you want full walkthroughs on the steering wheel buttons, the cluster, or the infotainment, you'll find that down in the description of this video. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now, in order to set your speed, all you're going to do, push down to set, increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time, push and hold up or push and hold down to bring you to the nearest 5 or 0. One thing about cruise is that we're coming up to a red light, so it's not going to stop at a red light unless there's a car in front of you, then it'll automatically slow you down. If there's nobody there, you just have to brake yourself. And we're just going to hang out for a second here. In order to resume your speed, all you're going to do is push up in order to make that happen. You can see there, so the engine has turned off because of the start-stop system. There's a button just by your left knee in order to toggle you back on again. And from here, all you're going to do, light's green, and you could then push up in order to resume your previously set speed. If the car's not speeding up fast enough, you could hit the gas pedal in order to speed up a little bit faster if you'd like to. And then up or down to increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. You can increase your gap, so how close or far are you away from the vehicle that's in front of you. Residential street here, level 1 is fine, but it's going to come down to a matter of personal preference. You can toggle the whole cruise control system off by just tapping that button again. You can toggle your speed off temporarily by tapping there and then pushing up to resume. But there's a truck in front of me right now. You can see there, feet are off the gas of the brake. Car is automatically slowing down. If it's not picking up the speed as fast as you'd like to, you can hit the accelerator pedal. There's no car in front of me, so I've got to hit the brake again here in order to be able to slow down. There is some stop and go functionality, so after a few seconds, but eventually you will have to resume the speed yourself if you've come down to a complete stop for too long. But we go here, push up to resume my previously set speed, and we're cruising. If we want full walkthroughs on the steering wheel buttons, the cluster, or the infotainment, you'll find that down in the description. But that's how you use the cruise control systems inside of the Chevrolet Equinox.